So he said he'd sign me up to something at Freshers Fair, and I'd sign him up to something. And he signed me up to ballroom and Latin dance classes. Didn't tell me what it was, just told me the place and the time. And I turned up and I walked in, Adam. Have I told you this before?
No, you've never told me this.
Yeah, so I walked in and it's about 10 couples all dancing a waltz. Right. And it was like a scene from a film. It was almost like I'm running and it's all in Technicolor, and I open the door and everything's in black and white, and they're all in tail suit and there's spotlights on, and they're all just whizzing. They're all spinning circularly round the floor. And I remember thinking, I've actually never seen anything like this. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I walked out and I rang my mum and went, he signed me up for ballroom and Latin lessons. And she was like, oh, go in. You might enjoy it. So I was like, you know what? I don't like quitting anything. So I went in and the teacher went, all right, grab a partner. And then honestly, 20 girls came over to be like, oh, do you want to be my dance partner or whatever? And at that point, I was like 19. I was 18. I was like, yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll stick around. Yeah.
I can figure this out.
Yeah. Go on then. I'll stay for an hour. And I got partnered with this girl. I mean, it's been 12 years now. It was 11 years. Can't remember her name, but she'd done some dancing before. And she was like, oh, you're picking it up quite well. And that's another thing I like, rubbing my ego. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a natural at this. I was like, oh, loads of girls, and I'm good at it. All right, yeah, sound. So I went back the following week.
I think that's the only reason any of us get into the arts in the first place. It's that, that thing of someone saying to you, you're really good at this, and going, hey, I am good at this. I need to go all in on this now.
And it's not until you actually start becoming or becoming a novice at it, and then you go, "Oh no, actually, I'm awful."
Yeah,
I'm actually awful at this. And I'm not even lying here, man. After about a month, 2 months, I'd walk home from this hall, and I'd be practicing waltz steps as I'm walking down the street, leaving the bloody venue. Like, I'd have the music on in my headphones, and I'd be 1, 2, 3 down the street, and then a car had come past, and I'd just be like, I'd just carry on walking. It honestly felt like something from a film, man. And that was my first kind of like 6 months of dance, and then I never looked back really.
Cancel.